Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do a mukbang, a Chipotle mukbang. I was hungry. I should be like laying down going to sleep because I have to get up for work at midnight. And it is almost 5:30. But I was hungry and I was like, why not tell y'all some tea while I eat? So I am. So I have some chips in here and I have a Life water and I got brown rice, black beans, chicken, the pico de gallo, hot salsa, sour cream, corn, cheese, lettuce, and guac. So let's get into the tea. What do I want to tell you guys first? So those of you that know, that have watched all my videos, know that I am legally still married. And me and my husband were together for 12 years and we've been separated for 3 years. So in between time, these last 3 years of us being separated, I've dated and I felt like the dating scene was horrible. I love Chipotle. 1 minute before I finish talking. So when you guys go to Chipotle, do you guys take the whole thing of hot sauce or do you put it in a container? Because, y'all, I was trying to get a whole container and this lady was like staring at me like she knew that I was trying to take the whole container. But, yeah, so comment if you guys take the whole jar or you guys actually fill it in the cup. Now, next time, I'm going to take the whole container. We were married, or we're still married, but we've been separated for 3 years. Now, mind you, within the 3 years, I've dated. Dating has been horrible. Like, legit horrible. And I'm going to tell y'all why it's been horrible. It's been horrible for me because I'm going to keep it so real with you guys. I have compared every guy to my husband. And when I say I've compared every guy to my husband, I don't mean the bad parts that I went through when I was with my husband. I mean all the good stuff. Like all the good things that he brought to the relationship. That's what I compared all the guys to. And I know that you're not supposed to do that. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Throughout everything, like my husband took me through a lot of stuff. Like stuff that I don't care to talk about. But even though we went through a lot of ups and downs, I never stopped loving him. Like I always, in the back of my mind, I always knew deep down that I still loved him. And that hasn't changed. No matter who I've dated. I've always felt like even I felt like, you know, I'm going to be honest and I'm going to keep saying this, but I'm going to keep it so 100 with you guys. I thought like with the guys that I dated, I kind of feel like it was a band-aid. Like it was me trying to fill a void that could never be filled unless I was with my husband. And, you know, they say that marriages aren't easy. And, you know, the people that's been together for 20, 30 years, I know for a fact, not all of them, but nine times out of 10, majority of those marriages have went through some shit before it was amazing. So, with that being said, you guys probably know what I'm getting to. So, me and my husband are back together. Y'all, I know y'all is like, what the fuck? Like, you can't be serious. But keeping it so 100 and so honest with you guys, I know deep down that that is where my heart is. Like, that is where my heart is, and that is where I belong. Y'all probably wondering, like, why is she going back to her husband? And, you know, she said that they went through a lot. He put her through a lot. You know, I feel like, not saying just because we're back together or trying to excuse the things that he's done, but I feel like when it's meant to be, it all comes back full circle, regardless of what situation you're in. And we had this talk, and, you know, he knows, like, this is his last time to, you know, prove himself to me. And with all bullshit aside, I believe that it took him, the 3 years that we've been separated, I believe it took him that amount of time to grow up. Because guys, for some reason, it takes them longer to, like, I don't know, I feel like it takes guys longer to get it right. Most guys, or some guys, I should say. It takes them a little longer to get their shit together and understand, like, if they're in a relationship, it takes them a minute, but I feel like it took him a little bit to understand what he was actually losing. And I feel like it took him a little bit to get his priorities in order. And I mean, for some guys, it takes a little bit longer than other guys. Some guys, it doesn't take them any time to have their shit right, their mind right, have everything right. And to be honest, it's like, at first I was just like, I wonder what they're gonna think when I tell everybody that we're back together. I was like, they're probably gonna call me stupid. They're probably gonna call me all these mean names, stuff like that. But I can honestly say the people that mean the most to me, I've told them, and they're like, girl, I knew it. Like, they're like, y'all are meant to be together. Y'all have always been meant to be together. So, I can say that, like I said, did I say this before? But yeah, I did. With the relationships that I've put myself in, I feel like they've been band-aids. Band-aids making me happy for a little bit, and then I'm like, this is not where my heart is. Like, I would say, like, at the beginning of dating, it's like, it's so good. Like, it's like, oh, excuse me. It's like, oh my God, I'm so happy and all this other stuff. And then it's like, it's kind of like when you go and you put a Band-Aid on and then you take a bath. And then you don't have like the real good Band-Aid. So by the time you get out the bathtub, not a shower, but a bath, because you got to soak. But by the time you get out of the shower or the tub, the Band-Aid's like hanging on by just one side. The other side done fell off. So that's how, here. That's how I feel after the relationship has started, and then it's just like, I feel some kind of way, and I'm just like, it's not him. And I know for a fact that I'm not going to be happy because it's not him. You know, when I married my husband, I was serious when I said, till death do us part, for better or for worse. But at the time when I thought, like, I can't do this. Like, at that point, me leaving my husband is what I needed to do. Me leaving my husband is what I truly needed to do. So yeah, I really needed, at that time, I gotta keep sitting down because I don't want my whole head to be cut off. But I really feel like I needed to do that. I needed to leave him because I needed to be happy and he needed to grow as a person. Like, I knew who I was and where I was supposed to be, but he didn't know where, he didn't know, I mean, he knew who he was, but he had to grow up. I have faith. I have faith in it. I've always had faith. When we were together, what kept us together for as long as we were together is faith. I have faith that God would make him a better man for me. And at that time, it wasn't happening. And I knew, like I said, I knew I had to leave. But 3 years later, here we are. And we're back together. And people are going to have their own opinion about shit. And respectfully, they can have their own opinion. But does their opinion matter to me? No. Their opinion does not matter to me. And I'm going to keep doing me and what makes Mika happy. Oh. I bought this wristband. Or not wristband. Well, the band on Amazon. It came in the mail today. So I put it on there. My other one, as y'all can see in my other videos, was red. But from like it rubbing up against stuff and like my clothes like rubbing on it and stuff, it like started to turn colors. So me and my husband are back together. That's one. I wish I would have noticed what was going on before. I never really like, until I sat down with my cousin, like realized that I was comparing these men to him. Like I didn't know I was doing that until I was talking to my cousin. And she was like, you're comparing them to him. And she was like, and that's how I know y'all are going to be back together. She was like, because you've never stopped loving him. You've never stopped. And to be honest, I haven't. I've tried to push him out of my mind and be like, somebody else is going to make me happy and all this other shit. But to keep it real, I've always wanted to be with him. I just needed him to be who I needed him to be. If he could be the man that I needed him to be, it would be amazing. And he is willing to put forth that effort. And I'm willing to allow him to put forth that effort, regardless of how anybody feels about what I'm doing with my life. I am going to, me and my hubby is back together. Point blank period. We're back together. The second news that I have for you guys is I'm moving back to South Carolina. So we decided that the best thing is for me to go back to South Carolina. And that's that. I wanted to leave ASAP, but I'm like, nah. The what do you call that? The priorities of a grown adult kicked in. And I was like, I was like, I'm gonna wait. Y'all, I'm hungry as hell. I was like, I'm just gonna wait until my lease is up. I just don't want to leave like right now. So I was thinking that in like December or something like that, I can put my apartment online, and then just find somebody to take over my lease. So, boom. Me and my husband are back together. Boom. I'm moving back to South Carolina. Boom. But no. Last before not least, I'm starting a business. I've always wanted to do this, and I have the opportunity to do it now. So I'm about to start my own business. I'm not going to tell you guys what type of business it is yet, but just know I got something in the making. For those of y'all that do know, I still am finishing up my book, and I'm hopefully wanting to get that finished before I leave. But yeah, so that's the tea, y'all. That is the motherfucking tea. Me and my husband are back together, and I feel like that's good. Like if you're separated from your spouse and you guys are able to work things out, especially if y'all been together for a long time, if y'all are able to work things out and get back together, like, I wish that for everybody. Like, some people just be like, yeah, when you're done, you should just be done and move on. But I feel like it's different when you're married. I feel like when it's just a boyfriend, I would say move on. But when you're married, there was a reason why you guys got married. Now, if you're in like an abusive relationship, or it's just like, if there's no hope, then I don't see why you keep trying. But if there's still love there on both ends, I say try until there's no more love. When you know that there's no more love and you know like hell no, then you know you're done. But if you still have love for that person, like more than just like, we cool. Like if you're still in love with that person and you know that they're still in love with you, I say try. I say keep trying till those feelings are gone. Because if you don't, when you're with somebody else and you're still in love with that other person, you could potentially hurt another person. And if I hurt anybody, I'm sorry. But I mean, you always have to I had to make sure that wasn't my car, but it wasn't. If you could potentially hurt somebody, and if I hurt anybody throughout whatever ordeal we were going through, I'm sorry, but my heart speaks for itself. And I have to do what I have to do. And I'm sorry. Like, I'm truly sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I never mean to hurt anyone because I've been hurt myself and I know what it feels like to be hurt. So, I'm sorry if I hurt you. Now, with that being said, it's a life lesson. It's a life lesson for the person that you were with, and it's a life lesson for you yourself. Here, girl. I was trying to drink some water, but here. She loves these chips. Y'all hear her? Chew. She don't like to be chewing some stuff. Some stuff she just be swallowing, and it make me mad when she doesn't swallow her food or chew her food, I won't give her no more. I'll make her go eat her dog food. But yeah, so that's the tea, y'all. The tea is I'm moving. I'm probably gonna sell my furniture for some like low shit, because I mean it's not like it's like extravagant. So I'll probably sell my furniture and my other stuff. We're gonna get one of those U-Haul things that you put on the back of your car. I'm gonna put as much as I can in there and in my hatchback of my Jeep, and then the back seat. I'll probably put the TVs. No, I can't put the TVs in the back seat. My TVs will probably go in the hatchback, and then everything else will go in the little U-Haul thing. But the plan is to leave, and you might as well say it's like 7.5 to 8 months. Matter of fact, I can tell you guys, it is 7 months and 21 days. So that's the plan. I'm trying to get full. That's the plan on when I'm leaving. So he's gonna come here twice. I'm gonna go there twice. And then the 5th time is when he's gonna come back here, and then he's gonna help me drive back to South Carolina. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm truly happy. So I wanted to give y'all some tea because I've been wanting to give y'all some tea. But yeah, y'all, that is all I wanted to tell y'all. Excuse me. That's all I wanted to tell you guys, and I'm about to take my ass to bed. Thank y'all so much for watching my videos. There is more tea to come. There's more to come with my vlogs. There's more of me you guys will see, including other people in my life. So continue to watch me unfold. But yeah, I'm about to take my ass to sleep. So for those of you that are my subscribers already, thank y'all. For all of you guys that just clicked on the video and just happened to watch, go ahead and subscribe because there's more to come. Make sure you hit the bell after you subscribe so you guys know when I post another fucking video. But y'all, thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all